So this is going to be my how I wash my brushes video. So the first thing you're going to want is a brush shampoo. This is the e.l.f. shampoo. You can use any shampoo. If you're going to do that though, use a purifying shampoo, guys. I cannot stress enough that it needs to be pure. Also, like hair, bristles are very, very brittle, so you're going to want a deep conditioner. I'm using the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. And you're also going to want a oil, some olive oil or whatever hair oil you have laying around, Moroccan oil. This is just the Fructis one that works for me. And then a brush cleaner, which is the e.l.f. one. There are other higher end ones, but very cheap, so I chose that one. And a bowl to mix all of your ingredients in. I sound so sarcastic. And make sure your water is really, really hot, guys. Here's me attempting to pour the brush shampoo into the container. And then I finally gave up and decided, alright, let's just put some conditioner in. And then you also add a little bit of oil. You don't want to add too much because you don't want it to get too greasy. That's just not good. And then just take the end of a brush or a toothpick or whatever and mix the ingredients together. You don't want to use your fingers because your fingers most likely have bacteria on them or whatever, unless you wash your hands first before you do this. And then dip your first brush into the water. Make sure it's totally wet and then squeeze it out. And then kind of rub it off a little bit, excess, whatever I'm doing there. And then rub it in the mixture. And now what you're going to do is you're going to really want to rub it around and make sure you're getting all that dirt off. Really scrub it in good, mix it around, and then just rinse it throughout the water. And then if anything more comes on, just keep scrubbing until there's nothing left and set on a towel. Next is another brush. This is my stippling brush. This one is probably used for bronzer since it's brown. And this one is probably going to be more sudsy because it isn't as dense of a brush, so you don't really need to work on cleaning that as much. If you use creams, like a cream blush or cream bronzer, I suggest you do do at least twice. This one is a foundation brush, which isn't dense, but there is definitely a lot of product in it. And you just want to keep scrubbing with that. And then here I'll show you what it looks like. That is so disgusting. Oh my goodness. And then you just wipe that off. Fast motion. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wipe, 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 wipe. Dry, 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 dry. Put it on the towel. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Put it on the towel. There you go. Let's put it on the towel. The next brush is a smudge brush. This is just for the crease or whatever. This is really dense, and there's a lot of dark colors on this one. If you use a more of a smokier look, you're going to want to make sure you really get the eyeshadow brushes good because they really do harbor so deep into the bristles. That is the brush. And then the next brush is my other stippling brush, which this one is used for blushes. And oh, you can just see all that just coming off it. That is so nasty. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's just so gross. So yeah, that's that. And this one is the eyebrow brush. Yes, you're going to want to do this. You don't have to rub it around that much. Just make sure you clean it off and rinse it off good. Because even though it's not that much of a brush, you still don't want bacteria in your brushes when you're cleaning them. Just clean them all once you clean them. It's so worth it. Like, I've really gotten into this habit. And this one is the powder brush, but I use this for foundation almost every single day unless it's like I really don't need a lot that day. So this one's going to take the longest to clean, so I'm just going to speed it up because it really will take the longest to clean because this is what I use mainly for foundation. Doom, 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 doom. All good. There we go. Look how gross the water's getting. Alright, this is a eyeshadow blending brush. This is like my favorite blending brush, so I use this like every day. See, and you gotta kind of, what you gotta do is, you gotta kind of shape it so that it doesn't lose its shape, because once you like squish it around your hand, you're gonna lose shape. Oh, these are the eyeliner brushes. These are what I use for gel liner. So that's that. Not too much. Not too much at all. But since you do use dark eyeliner, you're going to want to scrub hard because it does dry on the brushes. And these are brushes I didn't use this week, so I'm just not going to bother washing them because I haven't washed them. And then this is my other foundation brush. I have a couple for different foundations and different shades of foundations and some for concealers. And that's a concealing brush, which, oh, this water is so disgusting. And this one is my normal eyeshadow brush that I use pretty much daily. I don't wash my MAC brushes or any of my high-end brushes like this just because I wash them with better stuff. And that's how gross the water looks. And then after they're all laid out, I just kind of spray them down with the brush cleaner, the daily brush cleaner, and then after that I just flip them all around like this. Alright, and after that's all flipped over, I just kind of spray it all over again. And that's how I clean my brushes, guys. Bye!